This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and heart. We keeping the foot on the whoop, geeks. We keeping the foot on the whoop, geeks. And like the Tibetan Mastiff that I am, and like the Siberian tiger that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts his pipes. Now let's talk about it, man. Listen, y'all. And I want to break this down very clear. When we look at Errol the True Spence, the real Marlo TV got to get credit, dog. Because Errol the True Spence will properly retire Manny Pacquiao via AARP retirement Pac-Man style. I was going to say it yesterday, but I was the first one to comment on the real Marlo's video. Real Marlo TV, you said it first, dog. So I'm going to have to give you credit. I told you I was going to give you credit in this next installment. I was going to talk about how Shawn Porter prepped Errol the True Spence for Manny Pacquiao. Shawn Porter, if you guys understand, sparred with Manny Pacquiao numerous times. A lot of Shawn Porter's pressure style was inspired by Manny Pacquiao. I'm about to break it down, dog. So get the notepads out and get to the damn script. Errol the True Spence, all of the stuff that Manny Pacquiao is getting ready to do, Spence already faced that with Shawn Porter. The herky-jerky movement, the lateral football Mike Tyson 1-2s, the in and outs. Remember Mike Tyson talked about how he saw Manny Pacquiao in him, because him and Manny Pacquiao, they do that whole punches with bunches thing. Well, Shawn Porter does the punches with bunches too. Shawn Porter actually, his work rate is very high. His accuracy is shit, but his work rate is high. A lot of guys in boxing have high work rate. They have accuracy that's shit. Errol the True Spence is a refined, come forward Mexican style fighter. He is special. So Errol the True Spence give you a lot of volume, but his volume has Floyd Mayweather-ish CompuBox number in terms of accuracy. Let me say it again. His volume has Floyd Mayweather-ish CompuBox numbers in terms of accuracy, because when it's all said and done, Manny Pacquiao and Shawn Porter are similar styles. They're not the same, because no one is the same in terms of makeup, but they're similar. Spence already got what he needed. Basically, the shots that Shawn Porter threw at Errol the True Spence, you're talking about a fresh Shawn Porter. You're talking about a Shawn Porter in his prime. Manny Pacquiao, the reason why he's going to be way worse than that, of what you saw with Spence versus Shawn Porter, is because Manny Pacquiao is not even in his fucking prime. If Manny Pacquiao was in his prime, I would say that Spence would win this fight by close decision. I would still have Spence winning the fight. It's not going to be no bulldoze. It wouldn't be no fucking steamroll. It wouldn't be no plow through, because Manny Pacquiao is a legend. But Spence will still win by close decision, because timing and skills, it beats speed, man. Speed loses to timing and skills any and every fucking day. Plus, Errol the True Spence is built too big, too durable, too tough. And if all else fails, that is Errol the True Spence's calling card. The fact that he's built like Marvin Hagler, that gives him an added advantage, dog. So I would have given Spence close decision. But this ain't no Manny Pacquiao in his prime. This is an AARP retirement Pac-Man style. That's collecting the AARP retirement Pac-Man check. This is an AARP check moment. So he's not even going to give you what Shawn Porter did. Shawn Porter lasted 12 sustaining rounds. Even though he'd been the proverbial fucking knee in the 11th, he still fought to the end. This speaks volumes of Shawn Porter, the fighter himself. It speaks volumes of his conditioning when he was being strength and conditioned by Coach Larry Wade. It speaks volumes of why a Chihuahua walking behind the damn fence, and Terrence Buck Crawford is ducking the likes of a Shawn Porter, because pressure does what? He bursts his pipes. He knows everything, knows all about pressure. There's 3 people on the planet that know pressure too well. Shawn Porter does in his ineffective aggression style. Errol the True Spence in tactical aggression, and he knows everything on YouTube, because pressure does what? It bursts his pipes. We understand why pressure is so valuable to have as your calling card when all else fails. But the reason why Manny Pacquiao is gonna get put the fuck down, because that's the name of this video, he's getting put the fuck down, is because Manny Pacquiao is fighting a guy that is on a mission to lord over and dominate the welterweight division. Errol the True Spence's mission statement is to basically castrate the 147 division. That's why Terrence Crawford, the Chihuahua, walking behind the damn fist. He ducked Errol the True Spence because he knows if you want smoke, it's free, but you can't smoke for free. If you want smoke, it's free, but you can't smoke for free. If you want smoke, it's free, but you can't smoke for free. If you want smoke, it's free, but you can't smoke for free. Because he knows that the smoke is free, but Errol the True Spence is going to have to charge and tax his ass while he bulldozes, steamroll, and then plow through his ass at the same time. But the bottom line is, Manny Pacquiao used to be an 8-round fighter. Manny Pacquiao was never a 12-round fighter. Because if he was a 12-round fighter, he wouldn't have got put on his ass by Juan Manuel Marquez. Juan Manuel Marquez knew this all too well. That's why Juan Manuel Marquez knew he just had to time his rabbit ass. Floyd knew this all too well. That's why Floyd ensured in copybox fashion that his conditioning was on point. Because Floyd Mayweather basically trains from anywhere between 15 to 18 rounds of fucking sparring. This is what he trains for. So his body's a well-oiled and well-conditioned machine, ready to go. So he knew that Manny Pacquiao would gas the fuck out, croak the fuck out, choke the fuck out, and basically pass the fuck out. He knew it. Well, Errol the True Spence knows this too. Why is this prevalent and why Manny Pacquiao is going to get put the fuck down? Because Errol the True Spence is an Energizer Bunny, man. This is how the deciding factor of this fight is going to favor in Errol the True Spence's caveat. Sean Porter learned this the hard way, even in their phone booth fight, because Errol the True Spence is like an Energizer Bunny. He keeps going and going and going and going and going. So because of that, the levying onslaught of the punishment style of tactical aggression, technical punching placement, and body snatching work, the levying onslaught of the punishment style is going to systematically break Manny Pacquiao's rabbit ass the fuck down. Manny Pacquiao is getting bull fucking dozed. Manny Pacquiao is getting steam fucking rolled. Manny Pacquiao is getting plowed fucking through. Spence is called the truth for a reason. Freddie Roach knows deep down they call him the truth because there's no lies in his damn fist. Richard Schaefer infamously said we left the Mayweather era and we ushered into the Spence era. There's a reason why the Spence era was ushered into. Because just like Floyd Mayweather, Errol the True Spence is an era-filled fighter. And era-filled fighters always do era-filled shit. What I said was so deep and profound. So hear me and hear me fucking well. Errol the True Spence is an era-filled fighter. Era-filled fighters do era-filled fighting shit. Errol the True Spence is back on his shag shit. It was very prevalent and reminiscent in the Danny Garcia fight. If you guys go back and watch that fight, you would see the beauty behind how Errol the True Spence used his jab. How Errol the True Spence established everything through his jab. And how Errol the True Spence nullified everything through his fucking jab. This is how he's going to systematically fuck Manny Pacquiao up. It's the jab. Spence's jab is a fucking problem. When you got IBFP, who no longer is on IBFP anxiety attack, come on, he knows everything's channel, and says Spence's jab is a problem, that basically admit that he knows everything was the victor and he was the loser. That's my boy. But he gotta have to admit, he gotta eat that fucking L. Because he knows everything told him. They call him the truth because there are those lies in his damn fist. Freddie Roach also said it. This is why Freddie Roach is doing what a Kwame Brown is doing. His identity is on falsehood because he knows deep down that Errol the True Spence is the truth and there's no lies in his damn fist. And if he's the truth and there's no lies in his damn fist, that means the bulldozing ain't gonna be a lie. The steamrolling ain't gonna be a lie. The plowing through ain't gonna be a fucking lie. Because the truth of the fact of the matter, which he knows everything, hasn't said that terminology in a while, probably gonna have to re-ingratiate it back into the fold. He knows everything has so many terminologies. The truth of the fact of the matter, when it's all said and done, is that Errol the True Spence is going to nullify Manny Pacquiao via that jab. And after Manny Pacquiao gasses out, because he's no longer in his prime at it used to be 8 rounds. After he gasses out in 6 rounds, probably even earlier because of Errol the True Spence's body fucking assault. No, probably. He will earlier, probably after 3-4 fucking rounds. You're going to start seeing Spence systematically break his rabbit ass the fuck down. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth-teller fashion. What's the mission statement? And what's the identity of Spence versus Pacquiao? That come August 21st, Errol the True Spence is going to properly retire Manny Pacquiao via Aarp retirement Pac-Man style. Again, that's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth-teller fashion. I keeps the foot on the whoop on the X. I keeps the foot on the whoop on the X. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.